What's up, YouTube? It has been way too long since I've made a full-blown regular Spencer Berke vlog. I do apologize. Been going through a lot. As you guys saw in the previous clips, I have officially moved out of my old house with my roommate Gibbs, and I'm going off to Orange County to work at a new dealership that I was hired at last week. Now, a lot of you guys have asked me on YouTube, Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, everything you could imagine, why'd you quit your job? In this video, I'm going to explain it as much as I can as far as why I decided to leave O'Gara Coach and about my new job that I had taken up an offer that I couldn't refuse, and I start on Friday, which I'm beyond excited about. So some of you guys actually know where I'm going to be working. I had posted a video of me shooting a Pagani there about 3 weeks ago, and also I told a few people on my Instagram and Facebook, so I'm looking very, very forward to it. It should be a very fun new chapter of my life. Let me bring you guys along for the whole move from San Diego to Orange County, and I hope you guys enjoy. Once again, I'm really sorry guys. I'll explain in the video. Cue the intro. Sometimes when you get these opportunities that are brought up to you, it's like a gut feeling of saying, like, you know, this is something I need to do. This is like, it's just that natural gut feeling of like, okay, this is something that I was meant to do. I want to start a new chapter in my life. I want to try something different. I want to learn. And that's how I am. Like, I'm the kind of person that's like, I want challenge. I want stuff to be hard. I don't want things to be easy during my process of like growing. And I feel like for me, like if I'm being challenged and if I'm being pushed every single day, I'm learning and I'm able to grow from that as a person and also in my career. Man, look at this view. Now, I'm assuming you guys want to know exactly where I'm going and exactly what I'm doing. Let me tell you a little bit more about that. But first, another awesome view. Seriously, I love La Jolla. You guys may recognize this. I shot a Aventador Roadster right here. For those of you who are first-time watchers, that was my old job at O'Gara Coach. I was a full-time photographer and car salesman, social media manager. I mean, I was kind of like a mixture of everything put together as far as like digital media, plus a little bit of like sales here and there. I worked there full-time. I actually worked there when it was called Symbolic Motors, which was essentially the same thing. It was just a different owner, different ownership. It was way different. I was doing, you know, mostly Lamborghini and also Bugatti, Rolls-Royce, and Bentley, but I specialized mainly in Lamborghini models, which was what I wanted to do the most. Currently about to drive by Ferrari and Maserati of San Diego, and man, this is I don't like this feeling. My best friend and my roommate, known as Gibbs, or Andrew Gibbs, or Andy Gibbs, or that Gibbs, whatever you guys may know him by. He works at Ferrari and Maserati of San Diego. I got him his job there about 2 years ago. I had some connections, and he's been there for a while now. And from what I heard, his boss says he's killing it, doing a really good job, and I'm not surprised. He's my best friend. I've known him for 10 years and loves cars, super passionate for Ferrari. He really likes import tuners like I do. He and I lived together for 2 years, and you know, 2-bedroom, 2-bath, as you guys saw in the apartment. Never fought once. I've known him for a long time. We've never fought. We've always been able to get along with each other. Right now, you guys, this recording right now is actually my last time in San Diego. I'm physically right now driving out of San Diego, out of La Jolla right now. For those of you who wanted to know, I actually lived in Pacific Beach, also known as PB, and I grew up in La Jolla. I moved around everywhere from like Mission Hills to La Jolla to Pacific Beach. I lived all over this general area of Southern California. I lived in downtown for a bit too. But to start off this story, I want to, say a quick thank you to anyone who is generally like interested or curious or, concerned, because I've had a lot of people reach out to me, and, let's face it, guys, I put my life out there for everybody to see, whether it's YouTube or Instagram or Facebook. I put a lot out there for anyone to see, especially on Snapchat. I'm not afraid of it. Like, I love sharing my life online. I'm always working, so having the phone to be able to record something real quick, or my camera to start recording my life and have something to do at night, like edit these videos and share the life with you guys, because I like giving that behind the scenes look on what I do, because I think what I have to offer is something that not a lot of people get to experience firsthand with these supercars and hypercars. So I like to share that with the world, because it's fun. Like, I'm super passionate for it. The money's great, but man, I just love what I do. It's so much fun. Let me get to the point of this whole video right now. So as I was saying in the beginning of the video, it's all about opportunity. When opportunity comes up in your life, I really feel as if a lot of people should jump on opportunities as soon as they can, if it makes sense, if it makes logical sense. Why the hell not, And a lot of people say, oh, you might have something to lose, or have family or friends. Like, that's very true, but the best thing in life is finding self-growth. I feel that if you're able to throw yourself into situations where you get to learn, you get to meet new people, you get to go to a new city, all that stuff, I just don't see any reason why people shouldn't. And for me, that's when I just, said, all right, I'm gonna do this. So this is what happened. About 3 weeks ago, I had a phone call from one of my good friends. He works up in Orange County for I guess like a dealership group is what I want to say. It's not, what he does is wholesale. So he wholesales exotic cars and super highline cars, and sells them back to dealerships or to private parties or whatever. There's so much you can do with wholesale, especially with the higher line cars, 100 grand, 300 grand to 500 grand. Basically, he gave me a call and he said, hey, I have a Pagani. I have one in stock right now, and I really want to have you come shoot it, do a video, put it on your Instagram, whatever. Just have fun with it, see what we can do. Couldn't say no, it was just like one of those things where I was like, man, that sounds like such a cool opportunity. That following weekend, I drove up there with Gibbs. It was his birthday. We drove the Pagani, we did some video, we did some pictures, and it was really fun. I had a good time, and that's when I shook hands. I shook hands with the owner, also with my friend who works there, the co-owner, and they were like, yep, we want you on board. So what it is in a nutshell is a dealership that has been around for a little bit, a little behind the scenes, not so out there for people to know about. It's called iLuso Exotic Cars, and they have a really big wholesale division where they wholesale supercars, hypercars, and what they were looking for is they wanted somebody to introduce the company to the world, because their wholesale business is really good, but they started a retail business just to store 8, 10, 15 cars at a time that were really highline or really special. And what they wanted me to do is, they have access to these cars. They want me to kind of be the face of the company as far as digital media. So Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, a lot of YouTube, everything online as far as bringing the company up to speed, whether it's like Google Plus or Yelp, or daily consistent posting of Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever. But also, as you guys know, I do sell cars. I've sold 10 Lamborghinis, or I don't even know how many I've sold, and a lot of them were from YouTube and a lot were from Instagram, and that's what I specialize in, is bringing people in that, may want a car or may want something different, like a Black Series AMG or a Range Rover, or anything from like an older Gallardo to, a newer Bentley GT Coupe, whatever it is, I have access to it now, which is going to be really exciting. And the coolest thing is, I was like thinking to myself, man, I don't want to leave Lamborghini. I've been with Lambo for 7 years, an authorized dealership, as well as Bentley, Bugatti, and Rolls-Royce, and it's just like, man, do I really want to leave that luxury of saying I work for an authorized dealer? Because that makes people feel very comfortable. And in my head, I had this opportunity come up that says, you get to move to Orange County, you get to start a new life there, you get to kind of do your own thing, and I couldn't say no. I couldn't say no to that. That was just, for me, that was just too good of an opportunity to be like, no, I just had to. As time went on, I came back that following week, and I had a conversation with my boss at O'Gara, and I was like, hey, I have to let you know that I gotta go. Like, I'm gonna put my notice in. I'm gonna take off to another dealership. I want to say a huge thank you for the past year of support at O'Gara. A lot of people don't know this, which I didn't make a video about it, but Tony actually quit. Tony quit about a month and a half ago. That place was home for me. When my dad passed away, that's where I would go for my therapy, and that's the truth behind it. I'd go there for my therapy to be like, this is where I want to be. This is what makes me happy. This is what I want to do. And it was literally as simple as that. And when that's taken away from you, that it pulls a part of who you are in so many different ways that the surface of it, people don't understand the real depth behind how I look at the dealership. It was my home. Like, that's where, talk to my mom or talk to my brother or talk to Gibbs, talk to all my friends from high school. If you went to La Jolla High from '06 to 2010, even though I dropped out, you probably knew that I was that guy that had that blue E30 BMW in auto shop, or I was the guy that always had all the pictures on his MySpace of Lambos, or whatever it was. I was always talking about cars, always posting pictures, always at that dealership, because my high school was 5 blocks away. My high school was 5 blocks away from that dealership. It's just tough, it was not taken away from me, it was just forced to have to change, which for me, I understand adapting to new environments and new changes and whatever, but I just realized that it wasn't for me anymore. And the crazy thing is I've recorded this video 55 times for the past 2 weeks. I haven't made a video in about 10 days or so, and I couldn't figure out a way to say it properly. If you're still watching this, thank you. I know a lot of people skip through all these videos of me talking. This is the real life content, you guys. This is what I'm going to be bringing you for a long time now, is that I have decided to really commit my life to a lot more YouTube and making a lot more content. Feel free to comment below and let me know what you guys think about this whole move. Any questions you may have, happy to answer in the comments. Now passing Encinitas, which is a little bit closer. I still have an hour to go because traffic, and I need to grab some food. So I'm on my way to my storage unit right now. I'm gonna unload everything in there and then go check into my hotel. And I'll catch up with you guys in a bit. We've made it! We are here. A huge welcome to my new home, my new foundation, this new chapter, my new life, my new job, my new career, the growth, the fun, the enjoyment. I'm supposed to get off at MacArthur Boulevard and Main Street, but man, something is going on right here. Oh no. Oh dude. Oh no. I just ran over a bunch of stuff. Unfortunately, I haven't been eating too well lately, but I'm trying to change it up, so I'm doing flame broiler today, some chicken and rice, and then I have some pre-made meals somewhere in that mess. 9:14 p.m. I just woke up. I slept for so long. Checked into my hotel at maybe 4:30 or 5. Got all my stuff out of my car, and I laid down in bed and I was just completely out. I was so tired from the whole moving day.